Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Saifuddin Ilias with metro number of 277838. Today I will be talking about my assignment 1 for real-time programming group 1. My assignment that I have done, I have created a program where you can read the web data and then give the output that needed in the instruction. So as you can see, I have read web, thread student, thread supervisor, student supervisor under my assignment 1, and all of the release here is linked to the other classes where it can produce output where it tells total students, total Malay students, total Chinese students, total Indian students, total supervisors, and also students under supervisors. And since the execution time need to be recorded, then this double start system.nano time here, up here, and then we'll also end with double end system.nano time, and we'll print out the finish time over here with 5 decimal places. So as you can see, this is the class to read data and from the web and print output. I am the author of this program. The release students equals to new release, where we want to get the release of the student, and then this will be useful for thread supervisor, where it needs the student from the release to be able to find the student under one supervisor, and then there's a lot of students maybe in one supervisor. So this release supervisor is when we want to find the total number of supervisors and also print out the supervisors list. Malay is for Malay students, where students that have been binti, bbt, b.bt, which is equal to Malay. And then Indian student, which is equal to AL for anak lelaki and AP for anak perempuan. This will got the result will be input into the release Indian the student. And lastly, the Chinese student, where we got not equals to Omar, M, Ali, Mat, and Mat here, because these are the person for international student, which we will put as others. And other than this one, also this one, and not others is equal to Chinese, and we input it into the release Chinese. So since we're using thread, I need to extend the thread for both these two classes that have thread. And then the properties array list supervisors here, and also properties element list of data from the website. We override the data for both here to be able to get the result from here and input it here. Then we join it, both student and supervisor. This class is just for an object for student and also an object for supervisor. Since student have name, metric number, and also race, then we only put this as their parameters. And then properties, and then we have supervisor name, supervisor ID, and since we need supervisor that have students under their name, so we put a release student into this supervisor object too. I think that is all about explaining my program. Then we can start to run it, and you can see what will happen. So what we got here, for the first one, we have a total of 158 students, which the total of Malay students are 81. These are the names over here, and beside the name on the left are the metric numbers then we also need to find Chinese students, which is 63. Get all of this, and then Indian are that many, but we have here 9 people. And since the instruction doesn't mention to print out how many others race in here, so I didn't put it. But later you can see there are students with others below. This is the total supervisors, which are around 48. Yeah, a total of 48. And then this is their name and also the ID number. And last but not least, the students under supervisors, where the students that have the same supervisors. This one have like 4 people under it, but this one have only 3. So it is vary to different supervisors. And what I want to show you is that there are others too, such as yeah, Hassan SM Mehdi. We don't know that if he is from which race, but we will put it as others since there is no possible way we know whether it is the same race as Malay, Chinese, and also Indian. And so on. You can see there are the supervisors and also the students until the end. And lastly, we calculate the finish execution time in 1.62292 seconds. That is all for the program part. And so I want to show how can we create UML class diagram. We click on assignment 1, which have this all of this class, and then click on diagram, show diagram, Java classes diagram, and we got here all of it. But since there is no data over here, we can just click up here in the classes, properties, methods, constructors, fields, and we can see what is in each classes. Click on constructors, methods, and we can see all of it. I can just click show dependencies for the arrows, and let me arrange it so the red web is on top, and click on this button. Not very nice. I'm not sure how to make it clean. Okay, this look good. Yeah, this look good. So we can use this as my UML class diagram. I can click on export diagram, export to image file. To make it much easier, I just want to put it on download folder and I can search for it later. Okay, yeah, we have already got the UML class diagram. And then what I want to do is that I want to show how to commit and push, and since I have committed, I'm not sure. I have made a few arrangements, and let me just try to commit it. Okay, committed, and then I can push it. Push. It takes time. Okay, click on merge. We got the notification here, which I can check over here. 7. Okay, 39. 14 seconds ago. How to generate the Java doc. And since I have already put the comments here, so I can just do the Java doc. Yeah. Generate Java doc, and then I want to output directory to this IntelliJ folder. Click on OK. Click on OK. Okay, here you can see this class is to read data from web and print output. Class for object student, object supervisor, thread supervisor, thread supervisor. This is all where I have typing over here. And that's all from me. Thank you very much, and Assalamualaikum.